Hello, my dear viewers. This is the Dukas Copy Academy, and you are watching Forex Trading with Rakesh. Today is 13th of November today, and the day is Wednesday. You might be thinking that I am from Dukas Copy's research team, but I am not from their research team. I am an independent analyst, and I am here on their YouTube platform to showcase my own analysis regarding the Forex majors and a few other currency pairs, along with the commodities like gold and crude oil. Next 15 to 20 minutes, I will be sharing with you my key levels of various markets from where I think that the price can reverse. In the process, I will be using the candlestick type of charts. Like I am a technical analyst, I will not be talking about anything that is fundamental in nature. In this 15 to 20 minutes, you will have an idea of what should be expected out of market. Although this video is for entertainment and education purpose, it should not be seen as a trading advice. So where I may say buy here, sell here, it doesn't mean that I am asking you to take action. It is only for education. Okay. Now at the end of the session, I will be taking questions from the viewers. So please ask your questions if you have any, and let me know in the chat so that I can answer them promptly. Now, before I start the session, I must tell you, like I told you before, that it is only for information or knowledge. Please do your own research if you want to trade it in the real market. Yes, you want to learn, you can learn, but if you want to trade the real markets, profits and losses are your own responsibility. I must also show you the standard disclaimer here, please. Understand the risk that is associated with the markets before you move on to this. Understand all these 4 paragraphs where it is discussed, like Forex is trading on margin. So margin can be useful also, it can be dangerous also. So please understand the risk that is associated with this. Now I will take you to the markets. This is the US dollar index. You can see here, right? Dollar index 1 day candles bit. So this is my dollar index. Now where is it going? It is going for these highs, which have been taken because it is showing here 106.388 today's high, and previously, now previous high is 107.03, which we should actually mark here, so that we already know that we are going for this market. But so I was saying that till the time the price is trading below this level, that is 106.35, we cannot be sure whether the price is going to 107.00 or not. Okay, we will be sure only and only if the price is able to give us a close above that area. Above that area means 106.35 and above. After 11 hours and 15 minutes, if the price is closing above that, we will be sure that the price will go for 107.00. With that said, now we have a general idea where the US dollar is going. Okay, so the US dollar is going to the upside. What about the pound? We are expecting pound to go downside because it is inverse correlation with the US dollar, and it is actually being traded against the US. US dollar has taken the previous high, but pound has not taken the previous low. So it is expected to take this low 1.2664. If you remember, from this time, we are talking about 1.2664. If you don't remember, you can go back in the previous live stream where I have highlighted the pound going to 1.2664. Why it was not able to go here? Because of these fair value gaps which was stopping the price. Once it is closed below this, you see 2 days it has gone. This is the significance of these fair value gaps, if you have to. Now, after this is tested, we need to see how the candle closes. The one which has tested this, how that candle closes. If it closes below this, then the next level will be on the line. Okay. So where is the resistance now for this? Guys, you see on the way down, the price has created fair value gap. 1 gap, 2 gap. So now these gaps will start acting as a resistance for the price. So that means the price will not be able to go above them because of this. Okay, so this is resistance for me now. Till the time the price is trading below this, I'm bearish. Similar is the case for the euro, whereas the euro has even gone well beyond the low, and it seems like it will definitely close below this, although there is still 11 hours and 47 minutes to go. I assume if it closes below this, then something like this can be seen in this market. Also, if you notice that once the price closed below this low, it created a fair value gap. And once that fair value gap was traded on the intraday basis, you see the candle went in this and boom. So this is a indication that the price is willing to go much lower. So that means 1.0448 is the next target for the euro. So what is the resistance now? This area is the resistance. If one is already short, she should keep a stop loss above this on the daily basis, of course. Australian dollar is also acting in the same manner. Tried to go higher, gave us a fair value gap, although never traded. But in this leg down also it has created a fair value gap. Now this will become a resistance for you. So you see guys, now I have switched from support and resistance levels to the fair value gaps. Till the time this fair value gap is holding, the price will go and test this 0.6349. All right. You can remove all these things from the chart now because they're not relevant now. You only need one array or one level of significance on top and one level of significance at bottom. On bottom it is 0.6349. On top it is this fair value gap. In the New Zealand dollar, we were discussing that the price is doing a hodgepodge, but finally now it looks like it is trying to break down. But I will say that I am not convinced till the time the price does not give a close below 0.585. Once it gives a close below that, then I will be certain. Now also notice that on the way, it has created a small fair value gap on the daily chart. This may not be enough for the price to stop, or may be enough. Only time will tell when it will test that level. What about the USD CHF? A strong US dollar is able to push the USD CHF to the top. Now notice how today's candle has traded this fair value gap. Not this one. This is not the fair value gap that we are talking about. We are talking about the gap that was created yesterday. Okay, this is the gap. It traded it and boom. What is it suggesting? I am going higher. I don't care who is at the price. So now this is the large fair value gap in this leg. So this may stop the price. This is a very important level. I can actually remove this and keep this and place it like red in color so that we have an idea. Okay, why not white in color? Okay. So this is what it is, guys. I will be bearish when the price taps into this fair value gap and will give us a red candle. USD JPY is also walking on the same lines. It has also entered the last fair value gap, not last, but the entry fair value gap. On the way up, it has created another fair value gap. Now all these levels are support and all these levels are resistance for them. Actually, this is not the resistance. If you have to ask me, this gap here is the resistance, and thereafter this gap will be the resistance for the price. So the price will have tough time going up from here. So one can look for selling this market once it gives a break in market structure on the lower time frames, also on the 1 hour or maybe even on the 4 hour. See, here the price is going and making higher highs and higher lows. Here it made a lower low, made a lower high. Once it gives a market structure break, like with the conviction, like very much displacement to the downside, then if it makes fair value gaps on the way down, we can look for the selling opportunity in the USD JPY. Bitcoin, it has already reached almost 93,000. 93,504 is what it has traded already today. So we were expecting it to go to the dustbin, but it is going to the top. I have no levels for Bitcoin on top, so I will not be discussing this. For Brent, I have lower levels. Okay, and the first level is 70.30. So 70.30 is what I'm looking for. And also notice that on the way down, it has created a fair value gap, which is important for me. So I will be taking this as a resistance as the price goes up, and we'll be looking for the selling opportunities with the downside of 70.30 in this one. Gold is similarly 2583 is where it is trading right now. Also notice that yesterday's fair value gap, it has traded just by tick. So what is the importance of this fair value gap? You can assume from here. So you see it has traded this and tick. Now you might be thinking, no, it traded and then slowly it has gone down. No, brother, it's not like that. I will show you now. Once it trades this, it doesn't stop. This information can be very valuable. It is just a pity that nobody is watching this webinar, but this is a very informative video. Okay. Once the price enters into this gap, which was created somewhere here, then it is boom. Anyways, whoever sees this webinar in the repeat telecast, he will come to know about this. So like you see here, why this is not so bearish? Because on the way down, it has not created any fair value gap. Since it has not created any fair value gap, I am not interested in selling. All the way up, it has created two fair value gaps. One is this, which is called breakaway, which was never traded, and one is this, which is entry fair value gap. The price gave an entry in this candle, and boom. Can you see that? After that, it has come again, is working with the lower portion of it. It can break through this, I don't know, but I'm not willing because there is no breakaway or entry fair value gap here. So it is a consolidation. So I'm not interested in touching this one. What about the GBP AUD? I think we have discussed about it, that this fair value gap will be acting as a resistance. Although now on the way up, if the price keeps trading like this or it goes a little above, you see there is a potential of creating a fair value gap here, which can then be used to give a boom like movement to the upward. Okay. Right now there is nothing. Okay, here in the CHF JPY, on the way up, there were fair value gaps, was broken, this was tested, and there was an up move. Although on the way up, there is no fair value gap, but on the way down, there was this small fair value gap. If the price is not able to give a close above this, we cannot be looking for the buying opportunities till the time it happens. So all in all, what I want to say is that you have to do something like this. So now that there is a buy side liquidity on top, we know that the price is slowly and steadily inching towards this level, this 1.1100. This is a must take level for the price. 1.1177 is also expected in this one. Gas finally has started an up move. We have a target of 3.104, which is this high, and thereafter we will see where the price can go. Also notice that on the way up, the price has given a breakaway. Although this breakaway was tested here, and then price has gone up, giving the fair value gap, which is traded today, and there's a possibility actually of going much higher from here. Euro CAD finally, but this fair value gap is not traded, so I'm not convinced. But yes, it created another fair value gap which is traded, so now I'm convinced. So if it creates something like this, then trades it and go like this. Now you might be thinking, oh no, it is not. You see, I will show you on 15 minutes. I will show you when the price trades a fair value gap on the daily, how it behaves. I'll just show you. You want to use it, you use it. You don't want to use it, your wish. Now see, on the 15 minutes, say the price pierces or goes inside this fair value gap, and you place a sell order here. Say just you place a sell order here at the test of this. This is the price is 1.4841, and you keep a stop loss of only say 10 points, 41, 51. You keep a stop loss here. This stop loss is not even tested, and you get more than 1:10 risk to reward ratio, and there is more potential to go down because you have traded a daily PDA. So it is important for you to understand that this is essential. And also, after trading this, there is a market structure shift. Although there is no fair value gap here, there is this market structure shift again. There is this fair value gap which was never traded Alas, now there's another fair value gap. So you never got the entry on the 15 minutes, but I'm sure that you got the entry on the low time frame, which is 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah. Here you got the entry. Here is the only thing where you got that. See? Fair value gap, enter, go. That's it. So this is how it happens, guys. I hope you got some idea. Now, yesterday I told about this day for yesterday that although the Ethereum is going up, but I will not be. I mean, Ethereum will not feel very easy from this level gap to go higher. You see, the price went higher, but it closed lower. That means there is a huge resistance over in this region. Now, from here, the price can reverse and go back to the fair value gap that it has created in this leg. So this is the only one I think here. It may go back to test this one now as a bullish fair value gap, or if it doesn't help, then this one here. If it doesn't help, then this one here. If it doesn't help, then this one here, which is the actual entry fair value gap. This is the breakaway gap. Okay, so please understand that if the price comes back to this area, maybe there will be some bullishness. Right now, I'm bearish on this. That's all, guys, from my side. If you have any questions, you can write me in the chat, or you can write in the comment section once the video is published. My request is that never risk more than 1% of your entire equity. Okay, risk less to make more. That's all from my side. Have a good day. See you tomorrow, same time, same channel. Till then, bye bye. Take care.